Hey guys, welcome to Alice channel. So today we'll be playing stories, The Path of Destinies. And now we just unlocked all four truths. The first one is Lapino is a traitor. Number two, Zenobia has feelings for Reynardo. The third truth is the Iblis stone corrupts anyone who uses it. And the fourth is the Sky Replica is unstable. Now let's continue off with
He
story.
knew enough now, he thought. All these truths tumbling around each other in his head. There must be a way to puzzle the pieces together. If he used everything he knew, he could discover a new path to destiny. The book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. Faster than before? And he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Reynardo knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Reynardo had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion, and he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
So I guess I'm gonna follow the lock, the key sign, as
Reynardo
that.
finally realized that Lapino was a traitor to the cause, and maybe Reynardo could use that somehow.
So let's use that.
Reynardo couldn't quite put his paw on when he'd realized Lapino was working for the Empire. He'd never exactly seen Lapino sending coded messages to the palace, but he was sure. The rabbit had been on too many disastrous missions where he was the only survivor, or where he accidentally missed getting on the boat that went down to the abyss in flames. If Reynardo could prevent Lapino from getting back to the fleet with all the intelligence he'd probably gathered, it might be worth the trip.
Oh, I'm so excited. I wonder what's gonna happen. I think this could be like my last playthrough, everyone. So, hope you guys enjoy. Please leave any feedbacks or comments below. Give me a like and subscribe for more videos. The next game we'll be playing will be.
How had they come to this? They'd been on so many adventures together. Lapino had talked Reynardo out of prison at least 4 times, and Reynardo had rescued Lapino from at least 2 lynch mobs. Where was a workbench when you needed one? Oh, never mind.
So. That was bullshit, man. They both were attacking me at the same time.
Really wasn't making a dent in those shields.
Ooh, that was
Always
good.
felt that the rabbit resented him. He was hilarious because he was so down on himself and everyone else. But behind the laughs, he wasn't a happy camper. Ooh, was this payback? Or did the Empire have his little white tail in a vice? I'll just have a dash, thought Reynardo.
I think there's like a treasure chest at the end of this place. I was right. Now this is a really good place to fight because there's object corridors. Except this part.
A gem of power. Oh, you didn't find those every day.
I don't know what's the max level for the juries, but so let's keep going. So if I keep going that way, I'm actually ending the story. Oh, interesting. Anyway, let's go through here and get a treasure chest
Hero
first.
wall. Hero sword. Firewall. Fire. Extinguisher.
Ha 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 ha, that's very funny. I just needed more gems so I can I guess so I can finish the last part of this game. I mean finish the workshop, I guess. So I'm still missing 60 ores. For gems wise, I have pretty good selection of gems. I'm only missing a critical chance. But
Sometimes Reynardo really hated inanimate objects.
so this is what I really need. Instant kill, the ultimate of soul flu. Now, what I did was, last time, I jumped down here. This time I'm gonna go through here, because this was actually blocked. So we're gonna go through this way and see what happens. Cool, look at that instant kill, man.
Ravens were landing everywhere from dropships. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, the rabbit would give the Empire all the intelligence he'd been stealing from the rebellion, and they'd probably give him a medal. He'd have to be very careful about how he played Lupino. At the slightest hint of danger, the mad rabbit would take off like a rabbit.
Oh, I remember playing this part when I first
Reynardo checked
played.
for a false compartment. Nope.
Okay, more fighting here. Whoa, it actually cuts through the sword as well. That's awesome, man. With the instant kill, that's really great.
Lapino would betray him. The core was dangerous. And Reynardo had a fleeting idea that the two ideas went together somehow. And then it was gone again. Ah, damn ideas. They never stuck around when you needed them.
Let's go through this way. I never came. Did I come through here just recently?
There was a pleasant breeze coming through that door. Had it been closed before?
Yep, I read this before. Okay, let's keep going. Oh man, I was trying to hook it.
Get over here! Bloody and exhausted, Reynardo finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing shuffling his favorite deck. Now that he knew what the rabbit was, there were a few things about him that Reynardo didn't find so amusing anymore. You sent me an urgent message saying that you're in danger. Oh, I am. The ravens are coming. Now, I got a clever plan to kidnap Zenobia. Reynardo wanted to clap shackles on the rabbit and shout, "You're a traitor, and I'm not falling for it." But if there was one thing Reynardo was sure of, it was that the core of the Sky Ripper was dangerous mostly to its user. If he could put it in the Emperor's hands, old Isengrim III might blow himself and his fleet up with it. Yes, that was it.
What? Now, this is, I don't know, it's risky. It's very risky. I have a feeling that I should send the trader to fetch the core. Denouncing him won't help at all.
Reynardo felt like a real hero, brave and smart. He told the rabbit all about the Sky Ripper's God's Eye core. "I'll go get the core while you attack Zenobia," he told the rabbit. "Oh, wait, I've an even better idea. I'll get the core and you attack Zenobia," said the rabbit. "Right, yeah, that is better," agreed Reynardo. Perfect. The traitor would make sure the Emperor got the core. Now Reynardo just needed the Emperor to use the core. If he could only get something that the Emperor wanted very badly. Zenobia. He could save her and bait the Emperor at the same time.
Oh, what a great idea. I think I made the correct choice by getting the core. If I kill the rabbit, it won't, I guess it won't make much of a difference in the game. It's like, you know, I'm supposed to use him because he's the traitor.
Right. Now, all Reynardo had to do was fight his way through Zenobia's invading troops, sneak onto her ship and into her bedroom, and kidnap her without any of her dozens of guards alerting her. Then, he would rely on her love for him to convince her how evil her father was, so she'd run away with him instead of going back to her father, who was going to blow himself up. It did sound a little risky. But Reynardo had a feeling it would work out somehow. It always did.
I don't know. Still have like a bad feeling about this. Okay, I'm gonna go through the doorway. The doorway is actually like a... I feel like it's more of a shortcut. What magic? I just got that trophy. Can I go through here? Nope. So let's keep going. So I think that's the princess's ship. Okay, more fighting here, I believe. Nope. That's a surprise. Man, after getting those skills, it makes life so much easier.
So that's what they meant by a firewall. What unlocks a firewall?
A fire extinguisher. I learned that from this game. Oops. That's what happened last time as well.
This stone was incredibly valuable. Reynardo could sense it. Also, it still had its price tag.
Oh wow. So we are going down. This time we can actually go through this way.
If only he had some way to break the ice. Or convince it he was a friend.
There we go. I actually pressed the wrong button just then. I'm still missing like 23 cores. Let's hope they will start turning.
Ha! Bet you never saw that coming.
Okay, let's open the door. Okay, so let's keep going. I think there might be a fight here.
Reynardo was halfway to Zenobia's encampment when Lapino showed up. He was disheveled and distraught. They jumped us. I barely got away. Oh, they got the core. Oh, it was all going according to plan, thought Reynardo. Now he just needed Zenobia on his side. Yes, that was even better. The Iblis Stone. Zenobia could get it. And then the Emperor would have to pursue them. Wait. No. The gem would corrupt anyone. Even her. That's it, he thought. Even Lapino. Even though Lapino was already a traitor. It would turn him against his secret master, the Emperor. He would try to make himself Emperor. And the Emperor would have to defend himself with the core. Boom.
Ooh.
He was a super genius.
Wow, look at that. Zenobia or Lapino. I think Filipino, guys.
This is terrible, Reynardo told the rabbit. If only I had gone for the Iblis stone. But now it's lost in enemy territory. He handed Lupino a map. It gives the bearer so much power. We can only hope the Emperor never finds it. What was that? Said Lupino. I think someone's following us. I didn't hear anything. Rabbit ears. You go on ahead. I'll check it out. And with that, Lupino hopped off with the map.
That is so hilarious.
You couldn't go sticking jewels in your gauntlet just anywhere. What if you dropped one and broke it? Luckily, there was a bench right here.
That was a quick and easy fight.
This one looked familiar. Had he lost this one in a card game? Welcome back, he thought.
Okay, so I read this. If you guys want to read it, or see me reading it, go back to part 5 of the video game. Anyway, so we are just gonna keep going. Oh,
Say hi to gravity for me.
man, I almost died. Anyway, so we are very close to ship, which is right here.
Reynardo slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. She was curled up on her bed. He'd forgotten how beautiful she was, how sleek, how soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She was made of smoke, and he noticed he had a very solid blade to his throat. Did you really think you could capture me? Purred a familiar voice. I just wanted to chat, said Reynardo. Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He needs a sacrifice, someone who truly loves him, to make a bargain with the lost gods. That's a vicious lie. He wants to bring them back. That's crazy. Why would anyone... They could make him immortal. An eater of souls. And with that, her eyes widened. She understood. Reynardo told her how he had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred. How he had slept in a burnt village. At midnight, the Emperor's victims had come to him in his dreams to tell him of the hideous eldritch rituals they'd been sacrificed in. He could still see those kittens and puppies. Their wide, sad eyes, their moist noses. You can't prove that. I've got a witness at the observatory. He couldn't tell her, not yet, why he was really here. He didn't want her to be anywhere near the fleet when her father blew himself and Lupino up. So he told her about how the Emperor's obscene rituals had raised ancient artifacts out of the land. How he'd followed the appalling trail of the hideous horrors His Majesty had perpetrated for the sake of his own immortality. Any of this ring a bell? He said. He told me it was all lies. You've always known when I was lying. I always hated that about you, said Reynardo. The rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Reynardo had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them.
Wow. I thought I actually get to make some choices after that chapter, but I guess not. Anyway, so
A very clever engineer named Elon Muskrat had got his start making floating platforms. Not many people knew that.
So we are going to keep going and climb up the mountain. The reason why I'm still coming here is I still need a core to make the level 2 sword for the
That is a very cool sword, thought Reynardo. No, seriously. He couldn't feel his paw anymore.
the level 2 sword for this one. Oh, no fight. I'm surprised. So we go all the way up and up and up. Uh-oh. Oh man, I'm getting owned. I don't even know what's happening. Oh, lucky man. I am so lucky.
Reynardo remembered when he'd first stolen one of these. Good times.
I read this as well, so I refer to part 5 for all of those notes. So we are actually going back to here.
Reynardo had been the terror of the sandcastles when he was 2.
So there's gonna be another fight here, I believe. So this is gonna be a difficult fight. But this makes things so much easier, man. Oh man, that was good. As long as I can get 20 combo, then
Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing black magic? Why? Would you join in? No! I'd destroy his books and I'd... Oh, God. Okay, you're not completely wrong. They've resurrected one of his victims. Well, look, I mean, look, it's not exactly alive, but it can talk. A true witness, she said.
I forgot what I was talking about, but
Ooh, sparkly, thought Reynardo.
yeah, once you upgrade that skills where once you reach training combos and then it's instant kill, I think that just makes the game so much easier. So definitely try that, everyone. I like how when he runs, you can see there's like a smoke or a dust screen. So very clever idea.
A workbench. Did he have any jewels he hadn't tried out? He had.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh. Okay, let's give it. Oh.
Hey, welcome to Earth. Reynardo
Oh.
the corpses.
I leveled
It was
up as
something
well.
he'd seen in a play once.
So that's the end of this chapter.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The Ravens had taken special care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders. Zenobia stared at the carnage. He didn't want me to hear the witness, did he? I guess not. What's your plan? She asked. So, Reynardo explained his brilliant gambit. Sending Lapino to get the Iblis Stone, become super powerful and corrupted, provoke the Emperor into using the core against him, thus blowing up both of them, and hopefully the fleet too. Let me visit your council, she said, shaken. I want to help. Could he really trust me?
Yes, I can trust you. I can trust you, my love, Zenobia. This last time, I didn't trust her at all.
He made Zenobia see how evil her father really was. He wished she didn't feel this urge to join in the rebellion. After all, he'd taken care of the Emperor, right? Yeah, but she'd always been conscientious like that. She told him she had to go somewhere first. So Reynardo gave her the location of the secret base, and they agreed to meet in the ruins. He had a very good feeling about this.
Yeah, I have a pretty good feeling about this too, because in part 5, I actually made the wrong mistake and didn't trust her at all. And in the end, she sacrificed herself and killed herself. Oh, suicide, because I didn't trust her. So,
What had Zenobia gone off to do? What was more important than meeting the rebel council? Had he made a mistake, sending her to the ruins? No. He knew they could trust each other. He could trust her because she never broke her word. And she could trust him because she could see right through him. Well, she'd probably be there well before him. She at least didn't have to fight her way through rainstorms of ravens. Odd that they never locked these things.
so I just need 2 more cores. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna increase my
Come
health.
in handy in a pinch.
And then what I might do, I might increase my stamina for later. Oh, I haven't played this map before. I don't remember playing this map. Yes. I think I got enough core.
People had laughed at the government workbench placement program, but you could see the benefits everywhere.
And then you get Hanzo would like these. Now I really don't know which way I should be going. What the hell? Did you guys just see that? That was so unfair. Anyway, I really don't know which way I should be going, but definitely not going up the portal. So let's go through this way.
I wonder what happens if I go that way.
Because I've never gone through this way before. Easy. Very easy. And so we come back here. Okay, now we are going to go through this way. Just out of curiosity.
As he came around the bend, there was Lupino, unconscious on the side of the path. And Reynardo could smell a familiar, sweet, smoky scent. Who? Zenobia. It had to be. She never used a combat spell when she could use drowsy gas. That meant she had the Iblis Stone. What would it do to her? She hated her father now. She'd kill him for sure. The council wouldn't mind if she killed the Emperor, but murdering her father would destroy her. He had to get to whatever ledge she was on and talk her down from it. Two eyes good. One eye dead.
Man, I would never expect that to happen. Maybe I couldn't trust her. I don't know.
Long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
Oh wow. What's happening? That confused the hell out of me. Well, what was confusing was, I don't know. Let's just grab the chest and get out of here. What's this do? Oh, it goes to the rebel base.
Everyone in the council chamber was dead. Zenobia stood shivering in the courtyard, drenched in blood. Why? He managed. They started arguing with me. I lost my temper and I wanted their blood. Not me. The stone did. Why did you take it from Lupino? I had a plan. You had a stupid plan, she said. I'm going to go kill my father now. No, you can't. You'll just take his place. You'll become worse than him. Get out, or I'll kill you too.
Oh man. Let's try.
You won't kill me, he said. And I won't let you kill the Emperor. Enraged, she raised the sword. You hate him too? He could sense the Iblastone, yearning for his death. But she didn't strike. If you kill him, he'll destroy you. I know you. Shut up! She shouted, her sword trembling. I won't lose you again. Not for anything. Get away from me, he said, and he was very close. I can't lose you again. And he was in reach of her sword now. I hate him! I hate you too! I love you, he said for the very first time. And then she was weeping. He was holding her. The sword had dropped from her hand. He glanced at the Iblastone. It was no longer the black of the void. It looked like coal. No. It glowed, like a cinder. It was crackling, burning, crumbling into ashes. You've always loved me, haven't you? She said. She was weak. The stone had taken so much from her. Always, he said. She staggered as he helped her up. Let me take you away. Where? The island of Avalon. The sisters will heal you. He'll follow us. Then we need the Farfarer, the fastest ship in the Empire.
That wasn't the ending that I was looking for, but I guess we just have to follow, follow it through. Damn it.
The Empire had seized his ship. They'd have to take it back.
Okay, let's keep going. So there's actually no point in me opening treasure chests now, so I'm gonna just like try and speed through it. But I'm not sure if this is a shortcut. Yes, this is a shortcut, so I'm gonna do this.
It was time for a little exploration.
So take us directly onto the ship and we'll minimize the amount of fighting that's involved.
And there it was, his beautiful skycraft, the Farfarer. Though it fare very far indeed, beyond the Empire, beyond the reach of the Empire, to the mystical island of Avalon. He didn't know exactly where it was, but he knew he could find it. And they would find peace there. Second star on the right, and straight on till morning, laughed Zenobia. And they laughed together for the first time in a long time.
So this is it, guys. Yeah, I'm already dying.
Reynardo was remembering all his old tricks, and some new ones. And he really ought to ask for a rose.
Oh my god.
Reynardo wondered how his laundress was going to get all these bloodstains out of his tunic.
So this is the final fight? No, one more. Oh no, this is it. This is the final fight, everyone. It's gonna be
There was an
hard.
inscription, no spitting.
Um, that's it, guys. That's the end of the final fight.
But they did not go unnoticed. Scout ships lifted off, and the long lance of the Imperial flagship. Reynardo turned downwind to gain speed. The Raven ships could pursue, but they couldn't close. The Far Speaker croaked, "You return her and live!" "Go sacrifice yourself," yelled Reynardo. "Then you won't have her either." On the flagship, the Emperor was readying some arcane weapon. It couldn't be. It was the core. A devastating beam lanced out of the flagship. Reynardo zigzagged wildly to keep the Farfare out of it. Now the Raven scout ships were closing the distance, and the beam was getting closer too. Then came a blinding flash, and the air was searingly hot all around him. There was a thunderous, deafening roar. He could smell burnt oak and burnt feathers and burnt flesh. But when he could hear and see again, they were alive and unhurt. And they were alone in the sky. Zenobia embraced him. They had done it. Through luck and through love, they had won the war. "Avalon, here we come," he said as he held her arms wide in the prow of the boat and let her feel its speed. "Maybe the real Avalon is wherever we're together," she said. And so, after a bit of an argument, Reynardo and Zenobia went to one of the two Avalons. The one shrouded in mists, or the one in their hearts. But which one they went to, I'll never tell. He'd done it. He'd forged his own destiny. Well, he hadn't actually done it, but he knew what he would do. Reynardo smiled at the book. He practically wanted to kiss it. The kid's sacrifice hadn't been in vain. He'd saved the book and saved the world. Reynardo owed him and his mother so much. Reynardo lowered the mainsail and let the Farfarer shoot forward in the breeze. Second star to the right, and straight on till morning. This time, he would win.
So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching Stories, The Path of Destinies. Thank you for the subscribers and likes for this video game and the walkthrough / playthrough that I'm doing for this game. Please support the developers by purchasing this game, as ongoing purchases will help fund the development team and the creators in developing more new games. So please support them by purchasing this game. Just wanted to say that I really enjoy this game, and there's actually like 3 or 4 reasons. Number 1, the gameplay. Number 2, the story. Number 3, the system where you can upgrade your hero with skills and weapons. And number 5 is a crafting system as well. So it's actually quite an enjoyable game for the price that I paid. It's only like $20 for the game, so it's great actually for $20. It actually lasted me 45 hours of gameplay. There's 1 hour for each part in order to finish it. But of course you can finish it quicker, depending on if you want to get more, I guess, ores or essence. It really depends on you. The downside that the things that I don't really like is that for PS4 it actually gets a bit laggy, and also I guess the countering system is a little bit more difficult, I find, for the PS4 because sometimes we just can't counter at all. So, and thirdly, the voice for Zenobia should be a chick. Come on, guys! I can't believe it's a guy who's actually speaking as her. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for all the support. Give me a like and subscribe. If you have any questions or if you're stuck, leave a question below and I'll answer it as soon as possible. Thank you for the support, and goodbye everyone. Hope you guys enjoy. and you get a reward if a stone and sky ripper always active. And that's it guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.